Hi traders, today I'm gonna help you how to pick a trading strategy that best suits you. First of all, you need to make a decision about the dimension of trading. As you could read in the article itself, decision about dimension is very important because it will define your uniqueness as a trader. You will be either a price action trader or Renko trader or harmonic trader or Bill Williams or indicator trader, but it will define you as a trader. Once you make a decision about the dimension, you need to think about time frames. Maybe you don't have enough time to stare 8 hours per day at your screen. Definitely you need to think about that you may become a more like 4-hour or daily trader. It's about the time you need to spend in front of your computer. That will ultimately make you either a scalper, intraday trader, swing trader, or a longer term trader. It will define a time frame for your trading. You need to think, is the system discretionary or automatic? Now, definitely automatic systems are more easier, right? In the sense that you don't need to stare at the screen every minute. You don't need to babysit your trades. You just enter when the system tells you, you exit when your system tells you, and basically that's it. Discretionary systems are a little bit harder. They have a steep learning curve, as you need to definitely understand the market structure, price action structure, price patterns, candlestick patterns, whatever it needs to be a fully discretionary system. For example, my Camarilla MACD is fully discretionary. It's not for new traders. It's definitely it takes the core of price action, and that's why the analysis is successful. So it's not just about a system, it's about you. Whether you want to take every single trade your system will provide you, or you want to think before your system gives you the signal. Guys, let's be clear with this. If automatic systems are so good, everyone will be millionaires. It doesn't go like that. Win to loss ratio. It's very important to define a win-loss ratio, profit-loss ratio for a system. Because if the system has a high win-loss ratio, it's definitely a great advantage to systems which basically have 50-50 or even less win-to-loss ratio. With a high win-to-loss ratio, you need to have a very high risk to reward ratio. It goes like that. It's exponential. Now, you need to define also risk versus your personality type. Another important consideration when it comes to developing your trading system will be definitely your personality type. Guys, you need to define, are you gamblers or are you professional traders? I always say you can gamble in Forex market. You'll definitely have more chance to win than in casino. That's the truth, because when you start in Forex market, you have 50-50% to win. In casino, it's less. It's like 20-80. In casino has advantage. You're always in disadvantage. Now, if you want to be a normal risk, a professional trader, then you need to define your risk. Remember, Forex will always be a high risk endeavor, and there will always be some dangers, but you need to define your risk threshold. Remember, you don't define how much you will win. You need to define how much are you really willing to lose in order to achieve a trading success. And whether you would prefer to run a lower risk with a lower degree of potential reward, or let's say stake everything on the unlikely prospect of enormous riches. Okay? If you don't make an answer to these questions, you definitely cannot start to trade successfully. Try to experiment with systems, but never search for a holy grail. You can switch from a dimension to a dimension. For example, you don't like price action maybe because it's too discretionary. You want to try with harmonic trading. Harmonic trading may not be for you. Maybe you want to try Renko dimension. It's okay, guys. Try to experiment with dimensions, with systems within those dimensions, but don't search for a holy grail. Remember, holy grail lies within yourself. You are the ultimate holy grail. Stay away from messy charts and definitely keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple. This is a bad looking chart. Look, it looks too messy. A lot of indicators. Why would you need so many indicators clustered on your chart? You definitely don't need it. You will just be paralyzed by these indicators. You don't know what to look at. It's really confusing. I never ever want to take a look at the messy charts. On the contrary, you have good looking chart. You need to always keep it simple. Few moving averages, one or two oscillators, a pivot point. It's enough, guys. If you know what to do, this will be enough. Also, one more thing to say, your budget will define you. One of the primary considerations for any trader should be the budget that's available, because that will influence every single aspect on the trading strategy. Risky, low risk trading strategy, high risk, or maybe a gambler strategy. It's up to you. I always advise that you should trade professionally with strictly defined low risk. You want to beat the bank. Okay, guys, you want to beat the bank. Now, those on a low income may find themselves far more limited when it comes to choosing brokers and trading platforms. Okay, it's a very important decision because it will define currency pairs which you will trade, and definitely broker and your trading platform. It's very important. The final piece in the jigsaw puzzle will be the trading platform that you choose, and most brokers will offer two versions, MT4 and MT5. Admiral Markets is my broker of choice. It definitely has the advantage of standard account, ECN account, and MT4 Supreme. You need to know the differences. You need to know regulations. So before you make your final decision, take these things into consideration. As always, guys, we are here to help you. Stay safe and trade safe. Cheers.